Fatima fell pregnant within the first week of being married. Now, as so often happens in ethnic cultures, Fatima actually moved in with the family of her husband. Things were okay for the first year of their marriage. Now, obviously, living with family is a stressful experience and provides its own unique challenges in and of itself. Never mind falling pregnant just 1 week after getting married and then having to deal with that as well. Fatima was 2 weeks from her due date. She saw her father-in-law Shahid cleaning the floor. She felt embarrassed and ashamed, like, how can I let my father-in-law do this when I'm here? So she immediately offered her services to help her father-in-law. Please, sit down, relax, I got this, you don't need to do this. Shahid responds in kind, no, my dear daughter Fatima, you're 2 weeks due from giving birth. Sit down, relax, I got this. Fatima insists, Shahid insists back. Fatima insists some more. Shahid insists back some more. To the point now where Fatima felt like she was verging on being rude or disrespectful to not accept this kind gesture that her father-in-law Shahid had offered her. And so she went and sat down. Lo and behold, monster-in-law comes down. Shireen comes down the stairs, takes a look to the right, and has a look at Fatima sitting on the sofa. Takes a look to the left and has a look at her husband, Shahid, on his hands and knees, wiping the floor with kitchen wipes. Shireen is enraged. She immediately barks at Fatima.
What is wrong with you? You see your father-in-law on his hands and knees wiping and cleaning the floor, and here you are sat down like some type of queen or princess? Where are your manners?
Fatima exclaims in an attempt to defend herself. I wanted to do it for him. I tried my best, but he wouldn't let me. Shireen was having none of it. And it was at this moment that Shahid, Shireen's husband, Fatima's father-in-law, had an opportunity to interject and to politely but firmly tell his wife, I insisted that she sit down and relax. She's 2 weeks due from giving birth. It was my prerogative for her to continue relaxing and for me to get on my hands and knees and wipe this floor. Don't get involved. That's what Shahid should have done. What Shahid actually did was lower his head and cower away into the corner and remained silent, allowing his wife to continue to berate Fatima, cuss her, insult her, without standing up for her, speaking up, and telling his wife to shut your mouth and mind your own goddamn business, woman. Shahid had been emasculated. Shahid may as well have been called Shahida, because Shahid, although he is the man of the house, actually, it was his wife Shireen who was wearing the trousers. This story is not uncommon and is one that plays itself out in different ways, shapes and forms in households where the newly wedded wife is expected to move in with the groom's family. It plays itself out over and over and over in different ways, in different scenarios. But monster-in-law Shireen imposes her will upon the household, and husband, Shahida at this point, has no say, or at least feels he has no say. As a result of this, mother-in-law senses this power that she has, and it starts to get to her head. And women, emotional beings as they are, she begins to wield this power in an oppressive and unjust manner. And it is at this exact moment that the husband, Shahid, should have stepped in, checked his wife politely, no need to be rude, just put her back in her place, and then everyone would have been okay. What ends up happening is, because men like Shahid don't say anything, they have sons, just like Fatima's husband, who also don't say anything. And this cycle perpetuates itself generationally. The women are basically like men, and the men are like women. And when a son grows up in this environment, watching his dad be berated by his wife, under the thumb of his wife, submissive to his wife, the son internalizes this behavior and subconsciously says to himself, this is how I should be with my wife. This is how I should be with my sisters. This is how I should be with any female member of my family. Let them have their way. It's okay. Keep the peace in the house under the pretext of keeping the peace. Actually, the real pretext here is cowardice. Our dear respected brother Shahid is worried he won't get nookie for a couple of days. Naughty boy. 3 days no nookie for you. If this behavior is not nipped in the bud, you will have generations of young men who will cower and be afraid in front of their women, and women who will be domineering and overwhelming in front of their men. And actually, it's in a woman's best interest for these roles to be reversed, because a woman is at her happiest when her husband is holding the reins of the horse, is steering the ship. A woman is most miserable when she is steering the ship. You know why? Because she's bound by her emotions, and she will steer that ship off the end of the earth. Such is the case for individuals who are ruled overwhelmingly by their emotions and how they feel from moment to moment. I have a fight, Muay Thai, with elbows, and I'm offering you the opportunity to come and watch me fight on me. Entry ticket will be paid on me, as well as dinner with me afterwards, where you can pick my brain, or what's left of it after the fight anyway, on anything you want to do with all of these issues you see me discuss online. You want to get married, you're actually currently married, you're looking to take on a second wife. I can discuss and go down all of these different discussions, Rude Boy, because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, as you already know. Hit the link in the description, follow the instructions. A winner will be picked at random. And if that's you, I look forward to seeing you soon. And if you are watching this video after the date of the fight that's coming up, hit the link in the description anyway, because there will be more fights in the future, inshallah, where I will be making the same opportunity to you once again. Hit the link in the description, and I look forward to seeing the winner soon. I had the strangest marriage consultation with a sister a couple of weeks back, whom her husband was entertaining the attention and affectation of other women while simultaneously refusing to marry them, despite his wife giving him her blessing, even though he didn't need it. But how rare is that? You can watch that video right here.